Hey sweet soul, welcome back to Conscious Lifestyle Coaching. My name is Raileigh. I'm an author, poet, speaker, and healer. Today's message is to help somebody clear some energy, to find true clarity in one's space and one's self. So let's get something straight here. If you're coming across this video, you're trying to observe why there might be some anxiety, some trepidation, there's some worry in this space. There are a lot of people around you with certain agendas. And your ultimate goal, especially if you're on this journey with me, is to create spaces for peace and for healing, for awareness, to raise the vibration of planet Earth towards more unity. You're raising consciousness. When you create spaces, things become very clear, they're out in the open. People can't hide from the agendas that they've been running on for a very long time. A lot of people don't want to be seen in that way. They don't want to be exposed. But you have to trust that they've entered that space in order to be seen. They want the energies that are haunting them, weighing them down, causing them turmoil in their lives. They want the energy to be released. And so, if you are a creator of that space, you have to be able to address those things directly. You have to be able to move with the flow of energy. So, when you create a space, oftentimes you cannot come in with an agenda. When everyone else is coming in with a plan, an idea of how they're going to save themselves, everyone is in their own mind. Everyone is trying to parade an idea, a persona. And you take the personas and the agendas and the plans and the intentions and the thoughts and the worries away. The more you invite in stillness, you have to help people get out of the mind and out of their own identity. People want this and they don't want this at the same time. But let's talk about the beauty of addressing elephants in the room. You know, there's an elephant in the room when there's a sense of a loss of breath. Emotions are high. People are fighting each other. They're seeking to use each other, again, for a sense of escape, a sense of fulfillment. I want to talk about the elephant in the room. It's the Holy Spirit. It's the presence of God. So whoever is leading this space has to allow the presence of God to be the first leader. The presence of God can only be connected and tapped into with pure presence, no intentions, no pre-planning. This doesn't mean that you're winging everything. It means you're being yourself. It means you are not a fraud. You are the real thing. You are the real deal. So why would you have to come in with notes and agendas and plans? When you are a true leader, people recognize that immediately. They sink and root down into pure presence with you. There's no fight or turmoil. And a true leader allows everybody to speak. A true leader takes a step back. A true leader knows they are not the leader at all. Again, it's the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit uses everybody and anyone. And the Holy Spirit is extremely the most ultimate divine strategist. And so if you're not fully trusting of yourself, if you're not fully believing in yourself to be a confident leader, a competent leader, the Holy Spirit will use someone else and you have to let them. And it's okay to do that. It will give you rest. It will give you peace of mind to know you are not alone. You're not the only one trying to hold the vibration towards love and peace. Everyone has that potential in them to share that energy, to release that energy, and to create that energy for the space, for the room. And so the elephant in the room is when the Holy Spirit is not being allowed to breathe, being allowed to speak through the messengers. Again, you fight this as truth if you are not comfortable with yourself. That means it is time to give your seat, to give the microphone to somebody else. Not based on an agenda or a schedule or intention. You flow with the Spirit. And it is hard. I know I'm speaking on this. A lot of people who may be watching this are leading intentional spaces, trying to have more mindful business. But we have to stop trying and start allowing more. And it's hard to do that in a world that is so structured. We have to meet quotas. We have to meet time. But the more that we can have the courage and the boldness, the confidence within to break structures, to break paradigms, the more free we become, the more abundant we become. But if you truly think, if you're still stuck in the mindset that you are alone, that you have to think your way to a sense of salvation or to wealth, you're going to fail. And if you're leading, you're going to fail everybody else. You have to allow the Holy Spirit to rise and to speak and to breathe. If you know this is true, you don't know how to quite do it yet, or maybe you've been trying for a while, but we have to celebrate and get excited about allowing the elephant in the room to be seen. It is the most uncomfortable thing to be in a room when everyone is thinking something, it's very clear, but no one's talking about it. Everyone's too afraid to address it, to make eye contact with it, to shake hands with it. The elephant in the room is there. It is not seen, but it is there. But what if somebody first has the courage to speak on it? And the original agenda is pivoted to just the elephant. Starting there. And a pre-proposed plan starting in the present moment of what truly needs to be addressed, what truly needs to be heard, and going downstream with that energy. Because that is love. People try to control love and predict love and to create love all the time. When the universe is love. So if we talk about the elephant, then it suddenly becomes materialized. If everyone is speaking on the same thing, it's in everyone's consciousness, it's in everyone's awareness, then the elephant becomes real. There's an actual elephant suddenly apparated before us. And can you imagine what that would be like? Whatever the elephant means to you in the context in which you are leading, imagine if the elephant became materialized. It walked in the room. An elephant. A magnificent elephant. That's wild. Massive energy. Everyone goes silent. Everyone just wants to receive and bask in the energy of an elephant being in a prison of mind. The elephant is a messenger. And yes, it says, what are you doing? Look at me, I am here. I'm here to share gifts and wisdom. I'm here to teach you about family. I'm here to show you the freedom and the joy of open air, of slowed mornings. I'm here to truly show you what a community looks like and the power of community that comes together in a gentle kind-heartedness, and yet it is loud. It cannot be unseen, it cannot be unheard. And to the unkeen eye, it's intimidating. They don't want the elephant to come in the room. Silly questions. Can the elephant fit in the room? What happens if the elephant has to go to the bathroom? What if the elephant bellows, or however it's called when it makes a noise with its trunk? How loud will that be? Will that disturb our neighbors? Then everyone will know we have an elephant in the room, and we will be so ashamed. When there is no shame, you have an elephant in the room. That's magical. People want to know, how did it get there? Can you show me how you did it? What happens next? I don't know about you who's listening, but if an elephant came into the room, into a meeting where everyone just worried and talking about money, meeting quotas, finding opportunities, and there's an elephant, we would want to know, how do we take care of the elephant? There'd be so much love and so much joy in that space. And yes, fear comes with that. Now we are responsible for an elephant. We have to make sure it gets home safe. We can't help but fall in love with the elephant when we allow it to manifest and to be here with us. If there is an elephant trying to be in the room, it wants to be there. You will know it when the elephant comes in. Do you feel the peace and the love and the joy and the freedom radiate off? Do you feel it in your body? Is that energy not contagious? It is not. Isn't it felt? The truth of it. The elephant wasn't kidnapped or forced to be here. The elephant chose specific travelers, specific carriers, specific stewards, specific protectors to bring it into a specific space to be heard and to be seen. And for you to awaken to its home, to where it came from. So that you not only fall in love with the elephant, you fall in love with its land, its family, its way of living. So allow the elephants, don't run from them. Recognize the opportunity when there's an elephant in the room. Recognize the opportunity, do not miss the opportunity for great healing and massive expansion, not of money, of community. If you steal the opportunity from other people to recognize and to experience the elephant, if you steal the opportunity, if you turn away from it because you are afraid, you are manipulating a situation, you are a thief of all the abundance. People are truly needing, yes, they're seeking it, but you take the opportunity away from them because you're trying to be the elephant, but you're not the elephant. So I don't know who this message is for specifically, but I pray whoever listens finds the courage to not stay silent all the time. And for some of you listening, you're being called to stay silent. You're being called to listen. You're being called to a great space where the unheard voices are allowed to rise and to be heard, and your voice remains quiet. And the voices like yours remain quiet. And the voices like yours just listen. Thank you so much for being here. If I could be of support to you on your journey, please let me know. You can check out the website consciouslifestylecoaching.com if you'd like to review and experience and explore your own time. The free resources, I have a article section that I post weekly blogs and poetry too. You can check that out. And then, of course, I welcome you to check out my newly published book, Phoenix Medicines, A Transformative Journey Through Consciousness, available on the Otter Pine publisher website and online retailers such as Amazon. Life Purpose Actualization is still taking clients. If you are ready to bring your vision to life, if you're ready to actualize your higher self into the forms and the products and the tools and the websites and all of the magical stuff that you need to operate a business, to operate in the matrix and above the matrix, I'm here for you. Please let me know. The weekly medicine garden is at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Please come join us if you would like to meet other people and professionally network with people from around the world who are also on the path of self-development, healing, and spirituality. This is also my time to learn from you and to give you an opportunity to share your soul message with the world. So if that's you, come join us. Again, RSVP by email, Raileigh@consciouslifestylecoaching.com. And finally, my monthly Ascension Seminar or monthly virtual discourse is A Healthier Kind of Fun. It is from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. December 15th, this Sunday. It is virtual, it is free, come on in. And if you would like to sign up, please visit the website or send me an email and we'll get you registered. And I welcome you to come join in the discussion, in the live session. It's going to be a lot of information, but a lot of good wisdom shared in order to help you align with joy while also working so hard on your soul mission. So if I could help you, please let me know. And until next time, I wish you peace and love and prosperity with whatever it is the Holy Spirit is calling you to do. Peace.